Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well today. Welcome to my playthrough of Ratchet Deadlocked. So this is going to be a replay of this game, so I mostly know what's going to happen and what to do, especially that I've beaten it several times in New Game Plus mode. But it's been more like 15 years since I played this game, so I hope this will be a fun semi-blind playthrough. I also want to say that I'm not planning to 100% this game because achieving 100% completion is very time consuming. There are not a lot of collectibles, but there are still a lot of things to buy and upgrade throughout the game. The most time consuming aspect is completing all the challenges, which I hope I can do in this series. I don't think I can record getting everything, but I will try my best to showcase this game as much as I can throughout the playthrough. So without further delays, let's get started. I guess before we start as well, just checking the settings. Just balance it out like this. Hopefully it saves because sometimes it doesn't. And here we go with a fresh file. Even though this one is also a fresh file, we'll just restart it anyway. It's fine. Okay, so here we go. Also forgot there's a difficulty settings. So the thing I'll do is that I'll do hero. I think exterminator is better for new game plus files because this one seems like it'd be extremely difficult to do semi-blind. So again, it's been a while, so instead I think I'll do hero because I think it's just very hard mode. I also don't remember how difficult each difficulty actually is. So hopefully this won't be too bad. Maybe it'll be as hard as the first game because the other games are probably like this level. But here we go. Let's jump right into it.
Gotcha. A dramatic conclusion to one of the most exciting episodes of DreadZone I have ever seen. Captain Starshield, the #1 ranked gladiator, has been terminated by Ace Hardlight. Ace has now eliminated a record 13 contestants in the regular season.
Incoming call from the mayor of Metropolis. The new mayor of Metropolis.
Oh, you mean, right. Just a sec. Greetings, Mayor. No. Well, long time no see. No. So Metropolis still in one piece, huh?
Greetings, Captain. I see you're taking good care of my old ship.
Well, she need a lot of tuning up, but I've kept her running.
Of course. Anyway, I'm afraid I bring bad news. As you know, Captain Starshield disappeared over a month ago. I've just been informed that he's been killed.
Oh my gosh. No.
Oh, what happened?
Apparently he was involved with some kind of illegal combat sport, something called DreadZone. We believe it was being run by this man, Gleeman Vox. He operates an underground media empire from within the Shadow Sector.
The Shadow Sector?
It's a lawless region of space on the fringe of the galaxy. Many other heroes have disappeared recently, and we fear that they might have met with the same fate. Ratchet, I just wanted to warn you before...
Unidentified craft approaching.
Uh-oh.
Are you the Lombax known as Ratchet?
I don't suppose you guys are here to fix the starboard engine, huh?
Yeah?
We've captured Subject 209, Mr. Vox.
Excellent. Bring him in.
Yes, sir. We caught 2 strays in the process. Should we terminate them?
Give him collars, and see if you can get some work out of them first.
Hello? Hello in there? Can you hear me? You've been unconscious for hours. You're probably a little disoriented. How many fingers am I holding up? Whoops. Looks like we've got a feedback loop in the visual matrix processor. Hold still a second. How's that? Okay, now to activate your speech function.
Me out of this thing, you blarg-headed frack monkey! I can barely breathe and my tail feels like it's shoved right up my...
There seems to be a problem with the speech circuitry. I'll take a look at it later. Now hold still. Let's just see if I wired that teleportation circuitry right. The new armor you're wearing is standard issue for new contestants.
Contestants?
We will explain later. If you do not complete the qualification course in the allotted time, we will all be terminated. We must calibrate your battlesuit's targeting matrix. First, look over at the holo target on your left. Turn to face the holo target on the right, then fire.
Okay, so here we are. Also, why...
Good. Now shoot the holo target above you.
No matter which input I put it, it's gonna automatically move where it needs to
All right,
go.
Ratchet. Your movement circuit should be in working order now. Try getting to the top of that ledge.
Which is quite interesting. Okay, now it's auto strafe too, I think. That's interesting. The controls are a little
I am
different.
transmitting a digital mini-map representation of the area. Can you see it? The mini-map will show you the positions of nearby enemies. I am reading 3 more holo targets in your vicinity.
Yeah, so here we are. Lots is going on. And also, the triggers also activates the
Good,
weapon
Ratchet.
cycle.
There should be a teleporter nearby that will take you to the next stage of the qualification course.
Now, if I'm not comfortable with these inverted controls, I will probably just reset it, but I'll just try for now.
Greetings, hero, and welcome to DreadZone. Rest assured, you are now far beyond the reach of hope. There will be no rescues, no pardons, no possibility of escape. You are now a contestant on the greatest television program that Galaxy has ever known. A celebrity gladiator, battling for the pleasure of 1 billion screaming fans across the Shadow Sector and beyond. Chances are you'll be dead by tomorrow. But those of you who play the game with skill and strategy will earn a chance to win your freedom. So, good luck, hero. We'll be watching you.
Ratchet, I have figured out a way to get information to you without Vox knowing. Pay attention to secret messages at the bottom of your screen. At the top of your screen is the experience bar. As you destroy enemies, you gain experience. When the bar is full, you will gain a level, and your nanotech will increase.
Like how direct that is.
Hold R2 or triangle, and use the left analog stick to select any weapon.
Wow, that did a lot of damage. So this is still trying to get my bearings here. This might take several tries. I'm also not used to not being able to hold strafing.
collar securely fastened around your neck. This collar cannot be broken or removed. Should you stray into any restricted area, the collar will administer an extremely painful shock. Observe.
I hate this job.
Should a contestant become uncooperative or worse, boring, his or her collar can be detonated at any time with the push of a button. Well, there you have it. Nothing to lose your head over, right?
Tap R2 to switch between recently used weapons. Congratulations, Ratchet. You made it through the qualification course. Check your map. There should be a teleporter nearby. Use the teleporter to meet me back at our DreadZone containment area.
Okay, so again, just trying to get myself oriented. Hopefully I don't mess up too much, that I have to retry a lot, but again, let's just keep going.
Wow, this place is crazy. I've always wondered what it'd be like to be a professional gladiator. I mean, these guys have the life, the fame, the money, the babes.
Try not to forget that we are being held prisoner by a criminal organization. This is no time for fantasizing.
Welcome, hero, to your new living quarters. Your luxury containment suite is equipped with everything you will need as a contestant on DreadZone. Please make yourself comfortable. You'll most likely be spending the rest of your life here.
Okay, so I get...
Ratchet, you should go find Al. I have marked his location on your map. I think he has something to show you.
Okay, and let's look into what we have here. So we have another weapon available already from the beginning. And we also have mods available too. So I think we'll try to get new weapons just because ammo is quite sparse, especially at this difficulty level, I bet. And I'm not sure if the auto refill your ammo. So for now, I think I can hold off on it and we'll see. We can test that theory later. The rankle meter is just to show how much you have progressed in the game, if I could remember. This, I think, is just another...
Ratchet, have you visited Al yet?
Stats thing. Or I think that's also how to go to challenges, but it's probably here. But let's just now go to the next objective. Things are going to be slow for now. Excuse me. But that's alright.
Hey, Al. Hey, Ratchet. I have something to show you. Meet your new battle bots.
Call me Merc. This here's Green.
Hi, sir.
I got them off a former contestant who, won't be needing them anymore.
Don't worry, boss. You won't end up like that last guy.
I hope not. I still have nightmares about it.
Oh, suck it up, Green.
Once you win a few battles, we can afford to upgrade them. Just come and see me whenever you want to juice them up.
So again, these are another upgrade option. You can upgrade these partners of yours. Like this. Which... honestly, I don't think I'll be too concerned about cosmetics, but shield link would be great. And I think we also can get armor. I guess it's not here, maybe? And we have the options here. So if you would have noticed already that...
Seen combat?
Me? Yeah, before I came here, I saw a little action. It didn't end too well. I got my legs blown off. But I was top of my class in boot camp.
Hey, you ought to go say hi to Clank. He's set up on the other side of the containment area. I bet he's lonely.
So as I was saying, we don't have Clank with us anymore, so our mobility is going to be a little limited. But again, it's gonna be something to get used to.
Hey, nice digs.
Digs?
I mean, what's all the hardware for?
Ah, they call this the mission control room. Each contestant is assigned a mission engineer to monitor their progress.
Right. So what's-his-face figured he'd save a few bolts and make you do it.
Ahem.
All right, fresh meat. Enough chit-chat. You're next up in the Battle Dome, after Mobius Man. And from the way he's fighting, it won't be much longer. Now move it!
Ratchet, I will assist you any way I can.
Thanks, Clank. These guys obviously don't know who they're messing with.
Yeah, so I'm really hoping the difficulty spike is not too high. Because obviously, as in the beginning, we're pretty weak.
Battle Dome transport shuttle immediately. Failure to comply will result in termination.
Also gonna try my best to not talk over the dialogues. But again, here we go.
Greetings, hero or heroine. We thank you for choosing Vox Airways for your traveling needs. We do hope you have a pleasant flight. Sit back, relax, and enjoy our in-flight entertainment, courtesy of the Vox Network.
Something you should know. I'm not a real tyrannoid.
Will you lose your lunch if you have to watch one more reality dating show? Is your blogs gone wild, video scratched from overuse? Then it's time to turn that dial to something a little more dangerous. Time for some real action. It's time to blow it up! That's right, it's time for DreadZone, the galaxy's #1 uncensored, unethical, and completely underground combat sport. Blasting straight at you, live from the Battle Dome. And now, on pay-per-view, watch as Ratchet and Clank take on Ace Hardlight and the Exterminators. They save the galaxy 3 times over, but how long can they survive in the zone? Catch it live, right here, on Vox.
Oh, and that is it for Mobius Man, ladies and gentlemen. That is the Eviscerator's 4th victim already this season. Next up, we have, let's see here, Ratchet? Yeah, I never heard of him. Well, he's probably just intermission material, folks, but don't worry, we have Grey Thunder and Hydro Girl coming up later, so stay tuned to DreadZone. Well, here he is. He's a little guy, isn't he? Well, don't bother getting up for drinks, folks. This guy won't last 2 rounds.
We'll see.
DreadZone fans, this is it. Let's introduce our first contestant. He's a Lombax. He spent time in prison. He hates candy and children. Let's hear it for Ratchet and Team Darkstar.
Okay, again, jumping right into it. I think I'm gonna be quiet a lot because I need to concentrate and not dying. But it's nice to have these bot partners.
Uh-oh. I guess I didn't calibrate that bot correctly. Go ahead and press the down directional button to initiate the auto repair sequence. You can do this anytime a bot becomes too damaged to continue.
And we can also revive our AI partners.
You can press the down directional button at any time to make your bots regroup to your position.
Yeah, there's a lot of movement. Let's say techniques I'm very used to from the previous games, like the long jump. And also it doesn't look like you can crouch in this game, because that's with R1. Like, a lot of previous tech is being kind of changed. Because now R1 is also shooting. And L1 is jump, so you can't do previous tech as I've said. And it does seem like the enemies are much tankier. But hopefully with upgrades, again, it'll kind of balance out this current difficulty spike. Now, I don't remember this game being this laggy. I think it's just because I'm using a converter to obviously record. It's also interesting it auto changes your weapon.
DreadZone challenges sometimes use bolt cranks to activate devices or lower force fields. But be careful, Ratchet. The bolt cranks may trigger incoming waves of enemies.
So I'm not sure if it's great that the controls got a little more simplified than the previous games. But again, that's alright. As I said before, I think this game is more focused on action rather than the previous platforming aspects of the game.
Ratchet, my scanners show an extremely deadly 70mm stalker turret ahead of you. You need to get behind cover immediately. The shields on that turret are impenetrable. You will have to use an EMP to take them down. Command your bot to toss out an EMP by pressing the left directional button. Excellent work, Ratchet. Now that you have survived the qualification course, you will be allowed to join us back at our containment area.
Oh no, there's time. Well, again, I'm not trying to be a perfectionist with this game, so don't expect too much. So I think this is that new arena.
Let's keep this quick, Box. Oh, well, far be it from me to keep the superstar exterminator from his busy social schedule. I just have one question for you. Okay, shoot.
Would you like to buy an Ace Hardlight video game? How about an Ace Hardlight lunchbox? Action figures, movie rights, collectible trading cards? Ace Hardlight is the perfectly manufactured celebrity, straight from the presses of the Gleeman Vox Media empire. So tell me, why is it that I can't give this stuff away?
Well,
Don't answer that. Let me take a wild guess. It's because my fans can't stand Ace Hardlight! He's a pompous with the charisma of blogging nut cheese!
so what are you saying, exactly?
Zip it, Wonder Boy! The little Billies and Susies of the world are spending 1 trillion bolts a day on worthless swag, and I'm completely cut out of the market! Either you start selling this junk, or I'll find someone who will! Now get out of my sight!
Okay,
Ratchet,
back at
you
it.
need to choose where you are going to compete next.
So again, referring to this, I think. And we still don't have a lot of bolts. So this is just in case. Oh.
This is the interplanetary transport. It will take you to DreadZone battle courses on other planets. It travels on a planned course. Any tampering with the nav computer causes the ship to explode.
Okay, so I was wrong, and that's alright. So as I was about to say, just in case they don't auto refill because I wasn't paying attention, I'll just do that. Because I was out of ammo for all my weapons in that previous challenge. But again, we'll see how hard this game will get. As I've said, I played this many times, but doesn't mean that I lost my skill. So, here we go. So I guess this is technically spoiling, trying to look over these things. But overall, like I said, it's pretty straightforward. This game is just arena based. So it looks like here there are additional challenges here at the station. But what I'll do is just to continue the story a bit, and then we'll do the other challenges. So here we go.